that'll be exciting as well. Martin Blasick is with us, and he is in the studio there with.
Oh yeah, it's good to be here, Steve. Thank you very much. Well, I'm originally from Jackson. I'm the class of '79. We used to say whiskey, beer, booze, and wine. We're the class of '79. Oh yeah. JCM. I've been living out in Santa Monica, which is the Los Angeles area. I've been out there since 1985, though. So. Well, actually, it's pretty amazing. Pat Brown, who's the director of the Ballet Arts here in Jackson, reached out to me. She found this song on the internet, and it's called Jackson, Tennessee. And it's a multimedia presentation. There's projections, there's dancers with amazing costumes. I'm pretty blown away with what's happening here in Jackson, so I'm thrilled to be a part of it. It was about 3 years ago. I discovered how important Carl Perkins is in the history of rock and roll, maybe late, even though I was here and remember seeing Carl around town. I read his book and I realized he was there for the real stuff. And I got really into it, and this song just, it has a little bit about Carl in there, a little bit about my own self, a little bit about Jackson, and it just kind of, it happened, and then it just wound its way up onto iTunes after a little while. Oh yeah, that was a gas. Are you kidding me? It's like walking in, and I have to be honest, I remember the Civic Center stage from when I was a kid. I thought, man, that's a cool stage. And I walk in, and it was even bigger than I remembered. And I mean, there must be 50 dancers all told on this, and costumes. Great, yeah, rehearsed. Heck yeah, heck yeah. The song is called Jackson, Tennessee. And, before I play it, I just want to say that the song is wraps up the show, but the tribute to Jackson includes more than this. There's a whole lot going on. But anyway, I'd love to play the song. Oh yeah, yeah. Pat's done a fabulous, something fabulous here. I really believe it. Hey, you ready for a tune? I come up from Jackson, that's West Tennessee, named after the president, called Hickory. I've been known to travel, there's so much to see, but I've only got one hometown, that's Jackson, Tennessee. I went to high school, I was at JCM, and I went to band camp where we marched in. I took some college classes down at JZT20. There's only one town where this came to be. I come up from Jackson, that's West Tennessee, named after the president, known as old Hickory. Started with one little tune when Perkins wrote those suede shoes. He wrote it in his kitchen, parked in the street. He got the world to rockin' with his hillbilly beat. I come up to Jackson, the state of Tennessee. You've only got one hometown, mine's Jackson, Tennessee. click-clack. Casey Jones died that day, the train ran off the tracks. Twice I've been at funerals at Brown Cemetery. I always remember the days my folks were buried. A part of me is lost in a Jackson ground, but I'm standing here today to try and make my mother proud. I come up from Jackson, the state of Tennessee, named after the president, known as a victory. No matter where I travel, I will always be a good boy, one hometown, that's Jackson, Tennessee. Lately it's been for class reunions. The 30th was a while back, and at various times, you know, my parents were ill, and I spent a few months at a time, and so I keep in touch with Jackson. I try to. You know, I'm just getting the reaction now because honestly, I wrote this just for my own self, and so the reaction I've been getting since yesterday and coming into town has been fabulous. I learned Sonny Boy's song just because I got into it when all this came up. I also want to say Mayor Gist was very kind to me about this song, and he's performing in our show tonight and tomorrow night and the next day. Oh yeah. And he promised me a key to the city, so I'm looking forward to that. Well, I'm sure he's going to want it back. They can look for my name, martinblasick.com, or just search Jackson, Tennessee on iTunes, and you'll find me, my name, and all my other stuff. Hey, you're welcome, and a quick shout out. I want to thank Samick Guitars for hooking me up with a beautiful instrument for this show, so thank you. Amen. Bye-bye.
Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC, and Kia, that is the Ballet Arts presentation, Classical Jackson, tomorrow night at 7 and Sunday afternoon at 2. Don't miss those performances, and get those tickets to special occasions, and check it out at Ballet Arts Jackson, and we'll take it from there. We're on the Primetime Drive at Sarah, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC, and Kia at News Talk 101.5 FM.